Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Danielle and this is my update on the no frills doing simple basic keto. So if you're wondering how I've been doing and the results of basically cutting out all the frills and all the extras, please stay tuned. Hey friends, welcome back. Wow, what a whirlwind since I made that last keto update. I mean, wow. Like, blown away. I've never had a video do what that video did for me. It was insane. I met so many new friends. So hello if you're new here. Hi. Thanks for following along. Allie McWowie watched my video. She commented on it. Insane. I'm not gonna lie, when I seen that video pop up on my feed, I was like, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I was a little scared, not gonna lie. But she was wonderful. So thank you so much, Allie, for the kind comments and all that stuff. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy, but it's been good. It's been really good. I can honestly say these last like 2 weeks have been probably the best I've had in the last since probably the last 6 months, to be quite honest. Okay, so everybody's probably wondering weight loss. How am I doing on weight loss? So it's been a good 2 solid weeks since I went back to plain keto. So basically, I'm not doing any of the sugar alcohols. I'm counting basically total carbs and everything's, I'm not even counting anything, but we're doing total carbs. If I'm eating anything, I'm looking at the total carb count. I'm not doing any sugar alcohols, any of the shortcut keto things. We're not doing any of those. I'm checking my ketones consistently, watching everything I'm eating to make sure that I can continue to eat it, or if it's new, if I could continue to eat it, to make sure that it is helping me either get into ketosis or stay in ketosis. Not only that, I'm also checking my glucose to make sure it's not spiking me. It's been work. It's been a work. It's been work. But I'm happy to report I'm down 7 pounds. 7 pounds, and every day it's like a 0.2, a 0.3, and I mean, you should. I've been checking myself every day because don't let the scale fool you guys. One day I'll be down, so I weighed in today. I was about 192 when I started. When I was this is, just started kind of doing the basic keto when I started my experiment. And that whole first weekend I lost 4 pounds. So it's really only 3 additional pounds, but 3 additional, shit, I'll take it. $3 on the ground, I will pick that up. So it's some days, I'll wake up in the morning. Yesterday I was 188 and today I was 185. So the scale's petty like that. It goes in waves. Don't make the scale your only tracker of success. The scale is petty. Don't give her that much power, period. I'm also taking pictures. My midsection, I can notice it in my face. I feel good. I feel amazing. And I think out of all of it, I can just take that. My joint pain is pretty much under control. I'm sleeping good. I'm happy. I'm really happy. My anxiety has definitely gotten a lot under control. I'm not obsessed. I don't feel disgusted with myself all the time, which I think is major. I'm not always eating and then having the eat regret cycle. Yeah, life is really, really good. It's really good. And I'm really, I mean, I hate to say that. It's not that because I'm on a diet or I lost weight that I feel this good. Don't take that. Don't give weight loss that much power. It's because I'm feeding my body well. I think that's what it is. I'm feeding my body well, and I know that I'm making the best decision for myself, and I'm treating myself good, and I feel like I'm treating myself from the inside out. And I feel like that's where it's coming from. And, I think a lot of people kind of got the, no frills keto and it was just about weight loss. It's the whole lifestyle for keto for me wasn't only just for weight loss. If you guys are new here, I started it because of my husband, to be honest with you. My husband's A1C was a 7. We were able to bring it down to a 5 and all the other things. Well, Leo had too gained weight throughout this whole thing, and his blood sugar was a little high, and so was his blood pressure. And I can tell you, he's 2 weeks on with me. I'm not entirely sure of his whole weight loss. The last time I checked was a few days ago, and he was around 7-8 pounds. But his blood sugar, every time he's taken it 3 times a day, it's been within normal limits, which is great. And he's more aware of what he's eating. Leo did a lot of like the frills, you know, he would do the wraps and the breads and stuff. But he has noticed too that they're also spiking his glucose. So he's also became like a number chaser as myself. But I'm so proud of him because it's such a cultural thing with eating too. Eating is a big part of culture. And my husband's, you know, first generation here from Mexico. And, you know, that's what love is going there and a big thing of enchiladas or tacos, and, you know, and for him to not eat that, to go places and say, no, I'm good, I'm okay, is so remarkable. I mean, I've always been kind of like that, you know, where I can kind of say no, and, you know, it's hard because sometimes people do get offended when you refuse to eat. But the fact that he's putting that forward, and he even said it, he's like, it's just, I feel so good being in ketosis. I feel so good with my sugar within. I'm not full, or I'm not starving. I feel satisfied that I don't want to let any of that other stuff, that garbage in, to ruin this. And I think that's the moment. That's it. We don't want to let that other stuff, the frills, the unnecessaries, the cheats in to ruin it, because we feel good. And what if we let that stuff back in, even if it's for a small amount, and it just gets us back addicted, gets us back eating really bad, and it ruins it. You know, not the progress or the weight loss, but just the feeling, the good feeling that we have right now. And like I was like, yeah, absolutely, for sure. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So a lot of people, I'm just gonna kind of answer a couple questions I've been getting a lot. How many times do I check my ketones? I check them every morning when I wake up. So I'll check my glucose and my ketones every morning, and then I go from there, depending on what I'm gonna eat throughout the day. So if I'm having something that I'm like, I don't know, you think this is gonna mess with me? I'll check. I'll see if it's like a kicker, you know, like a keto kicker. And you guys have seen me doing a lot of experiments with those as well. Like I got a new coffee creamer, so I'll check with that. You know, if I'm going to make a salad dressing, I'm going to check with that. You know, it's the things that we're planning on doing, or incorporating new things that I'm not entirely sure, and seeing how my body reacts. So, but for the most part, I'll check it once in the morning, and just probably once again at the end of the day, just to kind of make sure that I woke up in ketosis, and I was able to maintain it, and I was able to keep my glucose within a normal, like a good range for myself. A lot of people ask when they see my full days of eating, what about our lunch? I wasn't hungry. If you're not hungry, why are you going to eat? You know, it's not one of those diets where you have to eat every 3 hours. I was on one of those a long time ago, where you had to eat every 3 hours to keep your metabolism going. And that's what they said anyways. I don't know. It's not like that. I get up, I'll eat when I'm hungry. So, you know, I'll have my cup of coffee. Is it considered like dirty fasting? I'm not entirely too sure. I feel like the dirty fasting thing is it's very sensitive. I've read some places under 100 and you're still not breaking your fast, or it's under 50 calories, whatever. I stay under 100 calories for sure with my creamer and my coffee. So, and then I'll eat anywhere between like 10 and 12, 9 and 12, somewhere like, if I'm hungry at 9, I'll eat at 9. If I'm hungry at 12, I'll eat at 12. It just depends on, you know, my morning, what I'm doing, and if I'm hungry or not. And then, you know, I'll usually have like a pretty, you know, nice meal. My first meal is pretty good, you know, and then if I'm hungry, I might have a light snack. I'm not doing, and that's another thing I have found. If I find that I'm hungry and that first initial meal didn't fill me and I'm hungry, and I'll go and I'll have, you know, a hand-sized portion of whatever, that I'm snacking on. You know, whether it's pepperoncinis, cucumbers, pork rinds, beef jerky, something like that. And I feel like I can know like halfway through that little serving, because I measure out my snacks because they can get away from you. And I'll know, like, if I'm still hungry, then I know it's time for me to eat. You cannot sit down and make a snack a meal. And I feel like that has helped me out a lot. So if I feel like, look, this isn't cutting it and I'm still hungry, then I need to sit down and make myself something to eat. I'm making sure I'm getting a lot of water in. I recently purchased the Perfect Keto electrolyte mix. They no longer sell the pills, so we've been doing the mixer. It's okay. I mean, it's all right. It's not my favorite. I prefer the pill. I don't like, it's not the taste. It's almost like it's kind of like a creamy consistency. I feel like the mix-in is for me. So I've been suggested a couple different electrolyte droppers and stuff, so I might just get those and see how it goes. Just kind of playing around with it. Right now I'm only taking some of my Quit supplements that I've always been taking, and then I just added in a magnesium citrate and a potassium. That's all I'm really doing right now. And then I put like some, you know, you get your sodium from like your salts and stuff. And then I'll have my dinner. And that's it. And I'm good. I mean, it's really evolutionary to not feel like you have to plan your day around your meals. And it's really remarkable not to always be thinking about your next meal, because you're full and you're satisfied and you feel good. And that's life-changing. Especially, I forgot it could be this good. I forgot how good it feels to be in ketosis. And I challenge you to try it, to do it, to cut out the wraps, the tortillas, the cakes, the cookies, the sugar alcohols. When you're eating, your total carbs are like 150, but then by the time you subtract the allulose, the sugar alcohols, and the fibers, you're like in the 30 range. That's a lot. That's just too much. That's too much math for me. So I generally just try to keep everything, whatever my carbs are coming from, I'm just looking at the whole carbs. It's going to be the vegetables on my plate, maybe the cheese, maybe my creamer, and that's it. That's it. I had just seen a comment, someone's like, oh, well, the lemon juice has carbs in it. I'm not counting lemon juice. That's a no for me, dog. But, you know, some people said, oh, are you counting the carbs in coffee? No, I'm not counting the carbs in coffee. It's the more or less what I'm consuming, you know. If it, you know, it's the creamers, it's the salad dressings, it's the cheese, it's those things, the vegetables, you know, it's all of that, you know. Those are the things I think that matter most to me, at least, that where I'm getting the carbs from. And I noticed that the scale's moving, the inches are being lost, and my numbers are looking good. You know, a lot of people ask me, how much weight do you want to lose? Well, I was really only about 10 pounds away before all this started. So now, you know, I got a good 25 pounds to lose. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it. You guys are going to be witness to it. And I did notice, though, I've been getting I got a lot of really nasty messages and emails from people. I got a lot of people defending their channel and their content, or their platforms or whatever, and the content that they're making. And you don't have to do that to me. I don't need anybody to do. I'm not asking anybody to defend why they're having sweet treats and making keto-fied foods. I don't need you to defend yourself to me. You're not me and I'm not you. You know what I mean? You're probably where you want to be, and if you're happy and you're still seeing results, yes, I'm happy that it's working out for you. I made that video, the why keto made me fat, directed towards the people who were like me, who did keto, were successful, and then kind of started keto-fying everything. And, you know, even though they were within their net carbs, but they were, you know, because essentially that's what they say too with keto, is you really don't have to count. You just got to make sure you're under net carbs. And, you know, and that's what I did. And, you know, I started gaining weight. And then at first I wasn't losing for anything, and then I started gaining. And then I was like, shit, maybe keto just doesn't work for me anymore. Maybe I need more carbs and my body's just over it, so I need to cycle off, and I'll try doing this. And then you just get frustrated, and that's what I did. And I know there's so many people out there, I could tell you because of how much of a response I got from that video, that there are people out there who were just frustrated because they followed these people's full days of eating, my full days of eating, where I said, hey, eat this, eat that, have this casserole, have yourself a little cupcake, do this, I still have 3 carbs left, so let's have one of these bars, and, because it said it was keto, and it made it look easy, so I was like, hell yeah, and why not? And, it didn't work. So, I mean, from what I gathered, if you're in maintenance, if you've already hit your goal, then you could go ahead and have those snacks more frequently. You could eat them because you're in maintenance. You lost your weight already. You're good. Now you're just you're just chilling, and you're fine. Your body's well, and you can go ahead and have more snacks and stuff like that because you're done in your weight loss journey now. Because eventually you will be done on your weight loss journey. This is, believe it or not, it won't go forever. If we do it right, it shouldn't happen forever. Eventually you will get to maintenance, and you'll just be able to chill. And then you could partake in the sweet treats, and you can watch the videos and have this cake and have this version of whatever that's now keto-fied. It's just the truth, I wasn't in any way trying to attack anybody or, what are the mess? I got an email that said, taking food off their plate, basically is what they were saying, that I was taking food off their plate because I was messing with their views. And I wasn't trying to do that at all either. Yeah, that wasn't what I was trying to do. I just had a, it's funny because I put myself out there because I said in the video, I'm guilty. I did this. I made all the videos on cakes and ice creams and cookies, and I did it all. I have series for different holidays that I've done. And will I do them this year? Yeah, I will. I will still follow all my Thanksgiving stuff. Why? Because I can, because I want to. Because I'm going to be good up until then, but I still want to enjoy the holidays, but I have some really good recipes that are, real dirty keto, but I'm still going to be able to enjoy the holiday. You know what I mean? But I know that in November, I'm good. It's the Monday through Sunday. It's the grind, my daily grind, that I know that I can't have that stuff. Not until I'm in a better place, and the thing for me, the thing that works for me and mine may not work for you and yours. But if you were like me and you were struggling, then I suggest you take those things out. Try it. Try it for 72 hours. Just 72 hours. Give me 3 days of your life. Just 3 days. I'm not telling you to go on a water fast. I'm not telling you not to eat. If you guys could do those fasts with people and, go on 3-day water fast or 3-day fasting and do that, and you could commit to that, I'm not asking you not to eat. I'm not asking you not to, to do anything that's going to physically make you hurt the next day. Okay, I'm not going to make you do any, crazy workout challenges or anything like I did with that 2-week, my back, I've been in chiropractor for 2 weeks after that Chloe Team challenge. I'm not asking you to do any of that. All I'm asking you is to eat good, but simple, for 72 hours. Cut out the reps. You know what you have to cut out because I don't even have to give you a list because you already know. Do I recommend checking your ketones? Absolutely. Do you have to use the same meter I have? No, you do not. Do I recommend mine? Yeah, I like it. It's the only one I ever used. I have a discount code. Yes, I'm an affiliate. I'm not trying to push products. Don't buy it. Buy it. I mean, it's on you. I could tell you off the bat right now, there's also Keto Coach. Nicole Burgess uses Keto Coach. Goody Beats, he is, I think, one of the actually owners of that company. He has a discount code. Yeah, try it that way. I mean, you don't have to do what I do. I don't recommend the strips. I don't recommend the strips because essentially you should really be drinking a lot of water on keto, and the more water you drink, the more diluted your urine's going to be, and it's not going to give you an accurate reading. I'm just saying. But you guys will be so surprised at how much less stressful simplifying everything is. How less stressful, how less your groceries are because you're not buying all the bullshit. How less the cooking time isn't even that much. Yeah, you're gonna have to cook. You're gonna have to cook for yourself, for sure. I mean, could you go and get a burger from, you know, from the place and do, yeah, for sure, you could. You could probably be fine with that and eat like that too. I've never tried it 'cause I have a large family and eating out every day, all those like 2 meals a day would be like so expensive. You can't eat out with kids anymore. It's ridiculous. But yeah, just cook. But you don't need to buy the flours, the oil. I mean, just simple. Meat, veggies, eggs. I haven't been doing a lot of cheeses or anything. I've been staying away from those because I like cheese too much. So I just like do like a little tiny pinch just to give it a little cheesy goodness. Even I have the cheese marinated in oil. I've been really limiting myself. You just have to know what is your weakness and what you shouldn't really go overboard on. And I did not want to go overboard with the cheeses and the dairy. Again, changed out the creamer. We're trying the, I can't think of the name now. I think it's called Power Creamer. I think that's the one we're using right now. It's just really been eye-opening too, because I never really read ingredients. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been an ingredients thing. I've always read the nutritional label and I was like, fats, carbs, calories, protein, good, all right. I never actually looked into the, because I was like, that's just too much. And then I was like, I felt like things, my body has been reacting differently, like to the creamer with the carrageenan and whatever in it. And I was like, yeah, what is wrong with my stomach? And never had an issue until, you know, I cleaned up my act and I was like, damn, this is awful. And then I read what it was and all the bad stuff it was causing. I was like, why is this in food? Hello? Like, why doesn't anybody know this? And another thing too is I feel like stuff is really sweet. So the coffee creamer I purchased, a Power Creamer, I got it in vanilla. I've always gotten it in vanilla, and I tried it and I was like, and the serving size is 3 tablespoons. I could only put 2 because it was that sweet to me, which I thought was weird. And I never thought it was too sweet. And I was like, this is random. Leo said that he did notice that he felt like he felt himself detoxing, because he said he was really just having like a sugar craving, and he's like, I've never been like this before. And I was like, fight it. But it's really good. It's really good. We're really good. I'm happy. I want this for you guys. I did notice that quite a few people now are I've been getting emails and messages on like Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, come over and follow me. Love to meet all you guys. I'm really active on there. I have a Facebook, but I just linked my accounts together. So if you send a message on Facebook, I can now answer it on Instagram. But I love Instagram. It's like my guilty pleasure. And people were like, oh, did you see so-and-so? Now they're doing the cleanup version. I'm glad to see it. I'm really glad to see that people are noticing what I noticed. You know, if it took that video for people to be like, man, maybe that's my problem, then hell yeah, you know. This is a big table. I would love for everybody to scoot up and sit next to me. So, shit, I'm glad I got to sit next to Allie McWowie for those 15 minutes. That was incredible. So it's been really good, and I'm really happy to meet all of you guys. I know, I hope that my videos don't become redundant, because there are going to be a lot of full days of eating. I have a really good idea for a video concept. I'm actually starting to do a lot of research on it, and I've noticed too, like I told you, I started to really read ingredients. So I really want to just get rid of a lot of store-bought seasonings, and I want to make my own. So we're going to have a whole video on all different types of seasoning mixes we can do. Seasoned salt, barbecue. There might be like some swerve in it or whatever, but it's still better than, you know, the regular brown sugar. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still going to try it, and then we'll use that, and then I'm going to have to go ahead and check my ketones after it. It's hard. It's hard because I don't know what to use and what not to use. So I'm learning. And it's a process. But like I said, I want to do like my own I want to make like my own barbecue rubs, like a seasoning salt. I want to do my own taco seasoning. I want to make my own French onion dip, my own ranch. like I have like all these different ideas that I want to like come together. So I actually ordered all the containers to carry them in so I can organize like and put them in the cabinet so they can get like a suction seal. If you guys are excited for that, please let me know. Leo's also gonna, we heard the pork belly comments. Everybody wants to know about the pork belly. So Leo's gonna, we're gonna do a whole video just on how you can do the pork belly, how to cut it up and stuff like that. So that's gonna be coming out too. Again, more full days of eating, and yeah, I'm really excited. I can't believe, you know, when I made that video, I literally thought it was going to be the end of Daniela Diaries. I'm not going to lie. Leo, even when I made it and I put it out, Leo's like, you know, this is probably going to be the end of the road for it. Because it was already, you know, we were already in a little bit of trouble here. And I was like, yeah, but you know what? I'm not going to lie to them. I'm not going to lie to them because I'm just not going to do it. So the fact that this happened, it was just like, it was pretty cool. It was really cool. It was really freaking cool. So thank you. Yeah, so that's my update. We're going to continue cleaning it up. Still trial and error. Still a lot of trial and error, and a lot of ketone checking and glucose checking. But I need to know what to have and what not to have. And it's going to take a lot of time to figure that out. But I'm on board if you're on board. So if you're new here, stick around. It could be done. It could be done. You can do simple, basic keto, eat good, have results, and be happy. And have that, you know, I remember when I would hear people be like, I feel so good. I'm like euphoric. And I read it on Reddit. I'm like, I'm a Reddit person now. I don't even know what that means. But I just read stuff on Reddit now. And I read all the keto chat rooms and stuff. It's scary in Reddit too. Be careful. But people were like, you feel euphoric. I'm just the best I've ever been. And I was like, what in the world? They're acting like they're on drugs. And legit, if you do it right, you literally heal from the inside out. And I want that for you. Give me 3 days. Give me 3 days. I promise you won't regret it. Promise. You guys are going to give me those 3 days. Let me know down below. And keep me updated. Keep me updated, because I promise you, shit, if you do not see the results, if you don't see it, if you don't feel it, I'll come on here and I'll give you an apology. I will put your name down on a piece of paper and I will apologize to you on here. A formal apology on the internet. Because it works. It works. I promise it works. This is from somebody who used to be like, there's more than one way to do keto, you know, like, and there is more than one way to do keto. It is. The keto is definitely not one size fits all. You know, like you can kind of tweak it to make it your own. But the simple, basic, traditional keto works. Every time. I just lost my way. And I found it. And now I'm like, come over to the side. But, alright guys. I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for your support and for being here. And buckle up, Buttercup, because them 25 pounds are about to be, they're going to be gone. Never see them again. That's it. Period. This whole community ain't ready for the smoke right now. They can't handle the diet smoke because I'm about to let it go. That's it. Goals, smash them. Period. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye friends.